was out here walking around in South Texas, and it's a hard country and a tough country, and I came across a sign that said keep out. And the keep out sign tells me something. It tells me that the owner of the land doesn't want you to go in there. You know, the owner always has rights. And there's an old argument in the church that says, well, you know, who owned the Garden of Eden? Did God own the garden and just let Adam be the steward of it, or did God just give it to Adam outright and Adam was the owner of it? And it's an old argument in the church, and I've always said that's no argument at all. I can tell you in a split second who was the owner just by asking you one question: who got kicked out? Adam got kicked out. God didn't get kicked out. God kicked Adam out of the garden, and that tells us who the true owner is. God owned the garden, still does, and he puts Adam there as steward, told him he could enjoy it. He could play with his wife, play with his kids, play with the animals, enjoy the trees, the flora, the fauna. But don't you ever forget, when you look at those trees in the middle of the garden, that reminds you who the owner is. You know, I've got a sermon I preached for years called "Every War is Fought Over Who Owns What." And we need to settle in our own spirit, our own heart, that God is the owner. He's our source. We don't own it. We're not in competition with him. We're simply his steward. And I'm glad that he's the Father and I'm the Son. Remember this: you're more than conquerors.